This is your 58th Market Watch Report. Yes, now for 58 weeks in a row. I have been bringing this report to you all. I know we see war nickels here. I'm going to explain why I got these in a little bit on the table this morning. We're going to run down to the numbers like we always do. Thank you for your support on this channel. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to all of you. Help me out with the thumbs up. That really helps get the videos out to more and more people. We're fully on board with Stop the Milk campaign. Let's get into it. If you've not been here before, I'm going to tell you exactly what these letters stand for right now. We're going to start with Hero Bowling. H stands for Franklin Halves. Q stands for Washington Silver Quarters. The D stands for Roosevelt Silver Dimes. Currently, as of last night, Hero for a row of Franklin Halves. They're getting expensive, my friends. $321.60 for $10 face. A roll of Silver Quarters. $320.90 for $10 face. Roll of Silver Dimes. $160.45 for $5 face. Here's the breakdown over here. $16.08 each for the Franklin Halves. You heard that right. $16.08. Washington Silver Quarters. Their breakdown comes out to be $8.02 each. Roosevelt Silver Dimes comes out to be $3.21 each. Monument comes in at Franklin Halves $309.17 for $10 face. Quarters comes in at $306.66 for $10 face. Roosevelt Silver Dimes comes in at $153.33 for $5 face. Breakdown over Monument. $15.46 each for the Franklin Halves. Washington Silver Quarters, $7.66 each. Roosevelt Silver Dimes, $3.07 each. JM Bullion, I want to make a note of this. They do have $10 face, but it's either quarters or $half, and you don't know what you're going to get anyways. So they do not have a specific listing for Silver Dimes, Washington Silver Quarters, or Franklin Half. So I'm calling them out of everything. At Max, Franklin Halves, $316.89 for $10 face. Washington Silver Quarters, same price, $316.89 for $10 face. Roosevelt Silver Dimes, $160.23 for $5 face. Breakdown over at Max as follows: $15.85 each for the Franklin Halves. Quarters, $7.92 each. Roosevelt Silver Dimes was $3.20 each. SD comes in at $322.11 for $10 face for the Franklin Halves. Quarters, $316.39 for $10 face. Roosevelt Silver Dimes, $157.12 for $5 face. Breakdown over SD as follows: $16.11 for the Franklin Halves each. Washington Silver Quarters, $7.91 each. Roosevelt Silver Dimes, $3.14 each. Channel sponsor Pinbacks. Franklin Halves comes in $316.50 for $10 face of the Franklin Halves. All out of the Washington Silver Quarters at this time. Roosevelt Silver Dimes comes in at $158.60 for $5 face. Breakdown over channel sponsor Pinbacks as follows: $15.82 each. No information on the quarters. Silver Dimes comes in at $3.17 each. Roosevelt Silver Dimes, $3.17. I've been doing this, like I said, folks, for 58 weeks in a row now. I have not missed one Saturday for you. We've seen prices all over the place. We keep seeing the prices going, ticking up, ticking up, ticking up. I think we're going higher, my friends. I think we're going higher. There's something you want now. Grab it now. Yes, we got to stop the milk. You always seen this week, again, 2 dealers at least one item or more. The wholesalers don't have it, my friends. What's going to happen when these other things go away, when the other 90% silver goes away, when people start really scoffing it up, there's something you want, I urge everybody to pick anything up they're interested in now. Don't wait on the sidelines. Check out channel sponsor Pinbacks for all your silver, gold, and platinum needs. Let them know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. You want to call me crazy, that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine, because I am a little crazy at times. Let's move into why I got the war nickels here. Some people don't like them. I've been laughed at. But I'm laughing back now. We can laugh back. The ones who've been stacking the war nickel can laugh back. For the ones that have been around for a while with these reports, your war nickels now have a silver value of $2.43 each. You folks remember when I was getting these for $1.50 each, $1.20 each? Was reporting on this when I was buying these, when I was converting into nickels. People were laughing. Yes, you can still find them in bank rolls. It's rare. All right, the average is, I went through $20 worth of nickels the other day. I didn't find one. Sometimes I get rolls, I find 2 or 3 in one roll. They're out there still. Go through bankroll nickels, my friends. Keep all your nickels. Copper is on now the metals list as well, as a rare metal. Silver is on it. Will you think silver's not going to go down? I don't think so. Silver value, $2.43 each for your war nickels. Each. So every single one you see $2.43. Your silver dimes have a silver value of $3.12 now. $3.12 each for your silver dimes. Washington silver quarters have a silver value of $7.80. Your half dollars, 90% half dollars, have a silver value of $15.61. That's right, $15.61. 40% silver halves. The other one that I got made fun of. Okay. Now they have a melt value. Silver value, $6.38 each. Your Morgan Apiece dollars have a silver value of $33.38. $33.38. Wasn't that long ago when I was writing $24, $25, $26 each. We're up to $33.38. Eisenhower 40% silvers, $13.64 each. American Silver Eagles have a silver value of $43.16 each. Silver's moving up, my friends. My videos don't make this stuff up. You can go back and watch the latest 90% silver market watch from a few weeks back ago. Go back in time. This is why I've been doing this report every single week, to keep people in the loop. For the ones that say silver and gold, platinum, the Barber's Relics. Really? Year to date, silver's up $13.71 per ounce. That is up 46.88%. 46.88%. Gold, up $1,064.80. Gold's now up 40.32%. Remember, just last week, silver was at 38% up. We gained another 2% in 1 week, my friends. Platinum, $506 even. Platinum is up 55.57% year to date. Copper per pound is up 60 cents, or up 14.93%. Bitcoin. People say Bitcoin's a digital gold. Just like gold. Really? Well, it's not trading like gold. Bitcoin is up $21,312 and a penny as of last night. Bitcoin is up 22.57%. Well, you would say 22% is not bad, Chris. But gold and silver are outperforming Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a Ponzi scheme. It's digitalized. It's not real. You can't hold a Bitcoin in your hand. Just throwing that one out there once again. People really trust this digital stuff. You really trust online stuff like this? I sure how don't. Not me. Not Coin Shop Chris. Some of you might like it. That's fine. I wish everybody the best with it. Oil. Still keeping in track on oil. Down $9.04 a barrel, or down 12.60% year to date. Dow Jones. Doing okay right now. Up 3,771.05 in points, or up 8.86%. So you got copper outperforming the Dow. You got silver. You got gold. You got platinum. Yes, you even got Bitcoin outperforming the Dow Jones. Can we say any more? Numbers don't lie here. Numbers don't lie. U.S. dollar index year to date is down 10.27% against other currencies. You really think this is going to be around forever? You really think this is going to do anything for us? Inflation is not going away. I want to make that crystal clear again. Inflation is not going away. So where do we do? Where do we go? We try to stack as much silver, gold, platinum as we can. You know, I'm not a financial advisor. I've said this before on this channel. I'm not here to tell you, go buy silver, buy gold, buy what you want. You don't want silver and gold? That's up to you. You want to go play in the Ponzi schemes with the meme coins and Bitcoin? Good luck. Good luck. What is it backed by? I really would like an answer. What is backed by? It's backed by nothing. It's backed by thin air. That's what it's backed by. No, these people who get these meme coins made up, all they say about the community. It's all about the community. Really? There's going to be some sharks in there that don't give a crap about the community. I've shown you how that works before. People jump in. Then the shark comes up. Some people may pull out a little bit. Then you get a little bit of a hole. Then more people start coming on the other side. Then all of a sudden the shark comes in and wipes everything out. And you get a big hole of nothing. People are left holding the bag. That's what happens with these meme coins. That's what's going to happen to your Bitcoin. That's just the honest God truth. It's just an online Ponzi scheme. An online casino. That's what it is. You know, you go to a casino, many people are going to lose. You can have a couple winners in there, yeah. Most people are going to lose. Silver and gold have been outperforming everything. Everything. The numbers don't lie. Now the news is starting to talk about it. CNBC is talking about this. Bloomberg is starting to talk about it. Fox Business is starting to talk about silver and gold a little bit. Saw a thing on Google today. Financial advisors are recommending 5 to 10% of your net worth into physical silver and gold. Why didn't they talk to us about when silver was $22 an ounce? Why didn't they talk about this when gold was $1,800 an ounce? They don't want us to own it, my friends. That's why. Now it's going up. Now it's panic. Well, here's my thought about panic. Don't panic. Don't you panic. Go with the same track you've been going with. Cost averaging your stacks. I'm starting to see some panic in the shop. And it's not good. People are coming in and putting probably too much down at one time. It's not the time to panic. It's never a time to panic. You know, people's mindsets, most people I should say, how much money can I make? How many dollars can I make? But they're not counting in inflation. Oh, the $50 silver. I'm going to dump everything I got. That would be a bad move in my opinion. You do what you want. You want paper? Or do you want physical assets? Physical assets. You know, I'm not saying tomorrow silver and gold you're going to be able to use at Walmart. I've said this before. But it's going to start locally. How do you think small business built America? It's going to start locally. That's where it's going to start at. Your local community stores. Your local farmers markets. Then after a while, Walmart and Target is going to start picking up on this. So you know there's something here. We're losing sales. Because we don't accept silver and gold. You know, it could happen. These bigger stores, retail outlets could start really accepting silver and gold down the line as payment. People laugh at that. Well, I'm not going to laugh at it. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow, next year, maybe in a few years. Could happen very soon. Who knows? But here's the thing. Don't sell if you don't need to sell. As long as you can use these, use these. But it's also good to get yourself used to the barter scenarios where you do give up a little bit of silver every now and then. Even if a store does accept silver or gold as payment, does not mean you got to transact in it every single time. It's an option. It's an option. Just like if you go to a store now, do you take cash? Or do you put it on your debit card? Or do you put it on your credit card? Or do you write them a check? You see, you have an option. It does not mean you have to use it every single time. But for the ones that don't understand the barter system, look it up. Look how it worked. We were using this type of material. Not me personally. But a lot of you are using this type of material, 90% silver, war nickels as payment. What, in the 50s, in the 60s, the 40s, the 30s? People were using this because that was the money then. We just been lied to for the past 45 plus years with the fake dollar bill, the monopoly money. That's where we're at. Every fiat currency goes to fiat heaven eventually. We just been lucky enough to have the world's currency. And countries are getting away from the US dollar. Those dollars are coming home. Inflation's going to get out of control. You see the numbers every single week I produce. I'm not pulling these out of thin air. I'm doing my research, going to these online dealers, looking at what these coins are, the silver value are for. The melt value, they want to call them. We're trying to get away from the melt value on this channel. We gotta stop the melt right now. We gotta stop the melt right now. These coin shops and pawn shops that are melting down everything. It's shameful. They're melting down your money. They're melting down my money. They're melting down history. You can't tell me this stuff's not selling. I call the biggest BS lie on that. That's the biggest BS lie when a coin shop says, I can't sell 90% silver. Too much silver came in. Really? Use a gosh darn wholesaler then. Stop the melt on everything. Run a special. Give it to your customers the same price you would sell it to the smelters for. It's not rocket science here. It's not rocket science. You know, we're doing okay. We don't smelt stuff. When we get too much silver of something, we run a special on it. We let people know. You know, like I've said yesterday in yesterday's video about the war nickels that we got in. You know, we got about 2,000 left for this morning. If they're not gone by the end of the day, and we're going to call those other people back that wants them, we only sold them 1,000 nickels a piece. And what we're going to do is, at the end of the day, if there's any left, we're going to call those customers back and say, you want to get locked in? We're going to divide them up by 4. You want this many more? They say, oh, they're all going to say yes. And we're going to have them gone. You know, it's not hard for these coin shops to make a list of customers who want a certain product. You know, it's just, it stops the melt right there. That stops the melt right there. If this coin shop that I work for can do it, and we're not big, if we can do it, every single coin shop can do it out there. But they want to take it the easy way out. They want to send it to the smelter. They want the easy way, the easiest way out. Shameful. Shameful. And when the dollar collapses, when the dollar does collapse, all these coin shops that have melted stuff down, real money down, they're going to be stuck with a crap load of worthless dollars. And guess who will be laughing? You got it. I'm going to be laughing. I think most of you will be laughing too. That's the honest God truth. That is, they want to melt it all down. They want this crap. Well, fine. Hold the dollars, thinking it's money, and you just melted down thousands of face of 90% silver, 40% silver, 35% war nickels, silver, gold, platinum, just to make a fast buck. Think about that. If you and I cannot afford something, we don't friggin' buy it. Think about that. But people come on this channel and say, well, the coin shops need to stay capitalized. If they can't afford it, don't buy it. Plain and simple. Don't buy it. Stop them out. It's not difficult. It's not difficult. You folks have any questions for me about silver, gold, or platinum? Reach out to me in my email. It's in every single description of every single video. Be patient with silver and gold. I'll end it here though. My prediction for silver. I did not do one for gold for September. My prediction for silver is 44.77. I'm not changed that number. We don't get it. We don't get it. I think we're going to be very close. Expect. This is not a guarantee now. Not financial advice. If people are waiting for a dip. End of the month is coming. Watch the last 3 days of this month especially. Remember, silver this month is a selling silver month. Meaning a lot of contracts get sold off delivery month. So watch the dip. It could happen in the last 3 days, but who knows how fast we're going to rise before we see a dip. You know, we could be at 45 and back down to 44 at the end of the month. And you're still going to be paying more than you're paying now. I'm looking for a little bit of a dip at the end of the month, but that's not a guarantee. But that's something we've got to keep our eyes open for. But keep in mind, like I just said, we could be higher then, see a dip, and we're still going to be paying higher. So my recommendation is, not financial advice, cost average. You see something you like, something you've been waiting to get. I would not be sitting on the sidelines right now. I would not be sitting on your hands. I would not be sitting on the fence post. I'll be getting out there and getting what you can get right now. That's my 2 points of comfort food, I guess you can say, for the day. That's what I gotta say, my friends. Cost average. Thank you for your time in watching. Help me out with the thumbs up. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Coin Shop Chris is out. We'll see you later this afternoon.